Remember how I said at the end of the last video that we were going to go and walk through the mysterious teleporter or something? Well, as it turns out, I didn't actually mean the one in the Mars Lighthouse. I actually meant the one in Islet Cave, because now that we have the teleportation synergy, we can actually come down here, and hello, yes, I do remember you. Let's see, so who has teleport? I can't remember, I believe it's this guy. We're gonna use teleport. And we are going to delve farther into this dungeon, and I have no idea what awaits us. A door. Of course it's a door. Okay, let's see. Right, so down at the end of this very long hallway, I feel like there has to be something on the impressive side at the end of this, just because of how long this is. What's this? 17,244 experience points. Okay. The Wonderbirds here took out my entire front line and had to replace them with the backup. That's 2 levels. And 666 coins. Let's, Right, my party's back together. I will never get over the fact that you can revive yourself if you're knocked out. Anyway, this is a very... Hello. What could this possibly be? I have a little bit more time to record today than I have in the, previous few recording sessions, which means that I can stand here and just use every single synergy on this thing that I can think of, without really worrying about how much time I'm wasting today. However, I would prefer it if it didn't come to that. And, alright, what can you possibly... It looks like it's one of the physical ones, right? Like lift or like one of those tremor or something. Unless it's something else, like a memory puzzle or something. I have to remember which peg it's on or something. In which case, it's the second one down on the right side. All right, those Firebirds do not mess around. I'm actually gonna take the somewhat unconventional step of de-equipping all my genie so that I can hit the Wonderbirds with summons. You can hear the genie sounds going off in the background because that is exactly what I have to do in that battle. And it did work, by the way. Nobody died in that fight, and I was indeed able to take out the Wonderbird. All right, so this is like what, our third or fourth long mysterious corridor. Oh, these Phoenix enemies. These are fun to fight because they hit hard and they gave a lot of experience. Okay, this is different. And why do I feel like I'm coming up on a boss fight? Alright, so if we are coming up on a boss fight, my genie are configured in a fairly reasonable way. But yeah, let's not equip the Fear Helm again. That's actually not going to raise my stats by all that much for giving me a curse. But let's, alright, I'll de-equip the rest of my genie who aren't yet. We're gonna fight this guy. I am the Guardian of the Wind. If you would claim my power, you must prove your worth. Okay. This does sound like an optional boss if ever I heard one. Everything is de-equipped here. I don't know anything about this guy. I had no idea what I was gonna see in the back of this dungeon, whether we were going to... If you're wind, what are you probably gonna be weak to? Probably not Jupiter, right? Let's see. We can, see, I don't have memorized the effects of these things, and I'm just, like, judging power based on how many genie they consume. Howries, Ulysses... I'll summon Howries because that sounds like a fun time. A beast that sunders darkness. Yeah, let's do that twice. Ivan, does Ivan have anything interesting to do? So if you're gonna be wind, yeah, these, it's fairly safe to say that those last two aren't gonna do anything. Mia, never hurts to, I don't know, that is part wind, right? So maybe not using Eclipse. Let's summon the Snow Cone Maker. Shine Plasma is going to start out by not doing anything, apparently. Are you immune to synergy attacks? Hello. I actually don't remember that animation. Have I used that one before? Almost 2,000 damage. Good thing I'm using that one twice. Have I used that one before, or am I, have I just, like, skipped the animations in the past when I used it? Guard is going to most likely raise your defense. You're going to do it again. You're going to get multiple hits off here. I've noticed some of the more difficult enemies seem to be allowed to do that. getting multiple hits off. But anyway, let us summon the giant snow cone maker. I did, by the way, see the summoning tablet, or what looked like a summoning tablet in the background of this area. So that was a not very effective hit. We're gonna summon Howries again. Your defense, you raised your defense twice. And the first one did 1,800 and something, and I'm expecting that this is gonna do a lot less, 1,600 and something. Alright, that's still decent. I actually looked up how the damage calculations work in this game, and I think it's actually just like attack power minus defense power. Possibly multiplied by some other scale factor, but it's pretty simple. Your strength is returning to normal. My strength is returning to normal, rather. So, alright, your PP is going to be restored. So if you raise your defense by like 100, that seems to imply that you're just going to take like 100 less damage from whatever I do. Which is at the very least fairly straightforward. I don't have any, so I've got Thor and Boreas left, and I guess I'll use those. I can't use any of my genie yet. So I'm just gonna hit you with a sword. Do a little sword bonk. Alright, Garrett is in the same position here. I guess if it seems like you're not gonna take much damage from Boreas, let's use Thor, and let's just see what that does then. And Mia, I'm just gonna use Boreas and get my water genie back if nothing else. So we're gonna summon Thor, and that's gonna do probably not as much damage as Howries, right? Alright, so that was decent. That was 1,138. That's still, I'm trying to do the numbers in my head. I'm gonna say we've done 1,800 plus 1,600 is about 3,400 plus 1,100 is like 4,900, so if we round it off to 5,000 damage that we've done so far. Searing Beam, that's one of those Phoenix attacks. Alright, that actually did less than I thought it was going to. And that did more than I thought it was going to. Okay, Boreas. Snow Cone Maker. Oh, and we also did do the, we also did summon Boreas once, and it did about 700. So if we say 5,700 damage, 6,400 damage in total. I don't think I've seen anything in this game yet with more than like 8,000 HP, and okay, so there goes Ivan Mia. It might be a good idea... Oh, you know what I didn't do? Increase all allies' attack. Yeah, that's not going to do much for me here. But you know what I didn't do is unset the genie on my backup party, which I mean to do every time I see a boss fight coming up, and I never remember to do it. So, you're just going to take down Garrett. Oh, you're going to recover HP as we go, too. That's not... It's a bit of a problem. All the good genie that I like are on my other party members. Blast attack. I don't think these are going to do anything. I like the ones that do status. Bolster party's defense. Hide away to avoid damage. That's never a bad one to have. I don't expect sleep to work. Restore party HP. Oh, did I not heal my backup party either? That's something that I should probably consider doing. So we're going to go and have our defense go up. Again, that's going to mitigate some of the damage. We're going to restore some HP. Good. Searing Beam. And that's going to... Is that strength or defense? Ooh, goodbye. Well, I was kind of... I only had half my health anyway. Jenna does have a reviving move. Should I need it? She doesn't have all that much MP to use, but we do have a... Let's see. Restoring PP on the one who has the revive move probably isn't a terrible idea. Who else? Reduce a foe's resistance, I guess. That's resistance to an element. It didn't say what element, so I don't know if I should assume that it's all elements or not. Anyway. Yeah, you keep casting Break. Cast Break, because I don't think I've increased my strength since the last time you did that. Searing Shot. The Victini attack. Ooh, wow. That's the one I've really got to worry about. The Armor Crush or whatever it's called. And you're gradually healing in the background as I don't, like, do damage to you. boost party's attack, like, that's, blind an enemy to fog, reduce your defense. If you're just gonna reduce my strength back to normal, I don't really think there's much of a point in doing this one, but, again, it is otherwise kind of a wasted turn for you, so, alright, yeah, do that instead of the Armor Crush move, or whatever it was. Spark Plasma. There goes Jenna. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, this is, I'm in a little over my head here. Oh, I'm back in procs, too. Okay, so this was driving me crazy, so I did go and look it up, and I don't know, I was using Tremor here, but I guess it had to be, like, have my feet on level with it on the spurts on the screen. That was bizarre. Anyway, so we can go and fight a Mercury Genie, apparently. Let's see. I don't have any real fun summons to use on you except for Mercury. I've got 11 of those, because that's about how many I've dequipped for use fighting the Wonderbird Phoenix things. So let's just go and attack you with a regular. Actually, let's not attack you with a regular. Let's use something a little stronger, like Mother Gaia. That sounds pretty strong. Or wow, Eruption. I like the sound of Eruption. I don't have any Jupiter things either, so we can just go and use a what was the one that I said I like the look of the animation of? Destruct Ray, and Mia, you probably, I don't think using Fighting Water with water is going to do much. So let's go and hope you don't run away, because I really don't want to do that again. Alright, that was a neutral hit. Ice Missile. That's going to do a little bit of damage to me. Eruption. That's a super effective hit, apparently. Alright, I guess we can do that again, because I didn't see any not very effective hits in there. Quake Sphere. Sounds pretty powerful. Mother Gaia. That was a pretty cool animation too, I have to say. Inferno, that sounds nice. I like the sound of Inferno. You know what, let's try Shine Plasma. Just for something a little different, because I've been doing a lot of the other one recently. So that's a neutral hit. Mother Gaia, I believe, was also a neutral hit. It looks like it should be a fire attack, but it's definitely a Venus one. Mega Cool. Sounds like something that would have been said a lot in the 90s. I think I made that joke already. Like, I'm pretty sure I made that joke already. And this is another Mercury Genie. Okay, so you're gonna join our party. I should probably heal after this. I clicked away from that text box too fast. Your name is... I'm running out of space here. Oh, Serac. Strike a chilling finishing blow. I don't know what that does, but it sounds important. Okay, so double Phoenixes. I'm going to attempt a strategy here. So I've got 12 Genie of the water type. I'm gonna have Isaac summon one. I'm gonna have Garrett summon one, even though these aren't these people's elements, and I'm gonna have Ivan summon one. And Mia is gonna defend, and hopefully Mia has all the water genie, or at least a lot of the water genie. She's the one with the lowest stats right now, and hopefully defending is gonna make her survive a little longer. And being able to do super effective water type damage to these guys with Ivan and also Isaac, the two eyes in the party, is going to hopefully be enough to take down these two Firebird guys. Awesome. 17,000 experience. Isaac gained a level. Garrett gained a level. I didn't see who that was. Anyway, there's a lot of levels going around in there. That definitely worked out the way I wanted it to. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna try something a little bit experimental here, which is that I've loaded up on mostly Genie of the types that are not water, because we've seen that water is not very effective on the Sentinel guy. I've dequipped all the ones that aren't water. I've got Spritz for healing, I've got Eddie for speeding up Genie recovery time, and I've got Bomb for reviving downed allies still equipped to me over here, and hopefully I won't really need to do anything in case of emergency. And pretty much everyone else is a Mercury, Venus, or no, a Venus. I can't even remember the planets. Venus, Mars, or Jupiter type. And I don't remember seeing any resisted hits off any of the other elements, so hopefully the other ones will be good enough. But that's going to be my strategy here. I'm not really paying that much attention to class because I can't use synergy on you offensively anyway, and in boss fights I tend to use the genie to fight anyway. These guys have a couple of I guess I could evenly distribute these just for the sake of having everyone have 3 genie. In case the reserve party has to come in, we do still have 3 Mercury Genie equipped in case I need to. So they should have somewhat higher stats. I see level 40, 41. Pretty much everyone in my party is the same level now, except for Ivan, who's still 39. Anyway, let's see if this is going to work out the way I want it to. So we're going to try again. Sentinel appeared. Alright, this is going to be fun. We can summon our own respective types, I suppose. And then if I see one type has the advantage, I'll try and focus on that. Thor. And Mia, do you have any really advantageous things? I don't remember. Do I have Cure Poison, Restore? I don't need those right now. Break, eliminate an enemy's bonuses. I don't know if status moves work on you or not. I was hoping that I had like a raise attack or raise defense move or something like that, but I guess I don't. So you can just go and bonk him with your sword. Alright, Thor. That's going to do a solid 1107 damage, okay. Wind power goes up by 76. We're going to summon Judgment. Judgment is going to do a solid 1492 damage, so that's, what, 2600 damage so far? Okay. Earth power is going up. You're going to guard, which is going to raise your defense by 54. You're going to guard again, which is going to raise your defense by another 54. Meteor! Let's skip that very long animation. 1140, so 3700 damage so far. What was the one thing that I used in the last fight that did like 1800? I want to do that again. Okay, so you're going to use Searing Beam. Ow, ow, and ow. Don't do that again, please. It was one of the combined. It was Howry's. I remember it was Howry's now. Okay, so let's actually go all in with that. Oh, I can't summon you any more times. Flora? We can summon Flora. We can summon Thor again. Actually, no. Garrett, you can summon... Cybele, I guess. Alright, took me a minute to figure out who is summoning who. I'm still gonna try and use the, like, the same type attack bonus summons, just because I feel like using elements of your own type does more damage than using elements of someone else's type. But, let's see, I think it's about time we start looking at healing. Unfortunately, I don't have a heal all move, but I do have Spritz, which is probably not going to be a terrible idea. Anyway, I don't know if like the Adept's inherent elemental type does factor into the damage calculations or not, but I feel like it does. Okay, so that's 1600, so 3700 plus 1600 is 5300 about. This isn't counting the amount of HP that you heal every turn, which is like 200, which is hopefully going to be negligible on top of the damage that I'm doing to you right now. But Harry's is going to swoop in, and that's going to do 2500. Okay, so what did I say? 5300 plus 25 is 78. All right, we are rapidly doing damage here. Armor Crush is a dangerous move. Garrett's going to go down. Spritz is going to restore everybody's HP but Garrett, because he's dead. Okay, Spark Plasma. That might be the end of the line for some members of my front party. Isaac, Mia, Sentinel's recovering some HP. Let's start switching some dead bodies out of here. Jenna, Sheba, sure, let's do Sheba because Sheba's fast. I don't have anyone who can... Alright, so I do have a genie which can bolster party's defense. I can summon Eclipse again. Don't have the necessary things for Howard. I'm going to summon Eclipse. And Mia... Turn a foe to stone. Revive all downed enemies. I mean, revive all downed allies, I guess. I want to have a living party member out here right now, but we can revive Ivan all the same. So Eclipse is going to do some amount of damage. Alright. Oh, wow, that was all? Good gravy. Alright, 10,000 experience points. No levels out of that. As a reward, we're gonna get... Catastrophe. 5 Jupiter and 3 Mars standby genie are needed. Okay. I could use a bit of healing. Let's take a walk out of here, and I am gonna walk. Just in case I find any more of those Wonderbird Phoenix things. And I did find a couple of those Wonderbird things, and I'm gonna need to mind read you to get out of here. I fought a couple of them, got some nice experience, but it was a rather long walk. I'm gonna go back to heal, because I kind of need it, and there's a couple of other post-game bosses, which I can fight. There's the one in Chocobo Isle, whose name I cannot actually remember, but I've been calling it Chocobo Isle this entire game because it looks like one. And then there's the Yampi Desert one, which I only know the existence of. I don't know how to get there, but I feel like let's get back to Al Hafra, because I feel like the Chocobo Island had a very, very post-game feel to it, and I feel like I want to do that one last.